All right. Look at us being all live and everything. Okay. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Essential Oils Are Not Magic Beans. I'm Deanna Nichols, in case you have not noticed. And we're here every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time at facebook.com/oil shares with an S. Tonight, I have the privilege and joy of welcoming a co-host, Marcie Bush from Sandusky, Michigan. We're going to meet her in a second, but first, I want to tell you some housekeeping information. We're going to do some giveaways. So here's how you enter. Pay attention because I like to change things. And if you're not paying attention, you won't know. I like to give away these really cute rollerball remedies. These solve your problems in a tiny little roller bottle. And this one's called Get Your Groove Back. I'm not even going to go into that, but some of you know you need this one really bad. Some of your husbands are like, please enter this drawing. And so here's how you enter. You are going to comment. So when you hear Marcie sharing about a product that you love and use, you're going to comment and tell us why you love it and why you use it. Okay. And if you are a first-time guest, like you are not a doTERRA member, or you recently enrolled in the last 30 days, you can also enter by commenting that you are a guest or a newbie and tell us who invited you or helped you get started in doTERRA. Okay, cool beans. All right, the other thing is today is like a very, very important day in history because it's the last day on the planet that you can get 3 oils for free. And this is everybody. This is whether you're brand new or if you're already a doTERRA member, you can get Aroma Touch, Past Tense, and Balance. None of these are ones that you want to be without ever. So in fact, one of these I use every single day, and I'm sure we're going to talk about those. If we don't, stick around to the end, and I promise I'm going to tell you why you want these. It's like I'm guesstimating around $75 wholesale value of oils. And that we're going to tell you, if you stick around, I promise it's only 30 minutes. Like it's shorter than an episode of like Grey's Anatomy, so it's okay. And you can stick around to the end and you'll find out how to get them for free, as well as lots of other cool stuff, okay? So enter the drawing. We can't read your mind, you have to comment. And number 2, stick around to find out how to get your 3 free oils, okay? Here we go. We're gonna talk to you about being strong and healthy. And I don't know anyone who's stronger or more healthy than Marcie Bush, mom of 5 boys. So, I mean, you have to be strong and healthy to manage all of that. She's kind of like a super mom. And Marcie is a very dear friend. She was actually at the very second class I ever taught in history in doTERRA. And she not only was there and decided to say yes to doTERRA, but she like made the whole thing happen. Like I had never even met Marcie. She just like, she put the word out like, Marcie says, come to this thing and meet this person. And everyone's like, okay, Marcie said so, so we'll be there. And she packed out this place, and that the rest is kind of like history. So Marcie is one of my business partners, friends, fellow oily mom. And so you're going to learn a lot tonight. I'm really excited to have her. So Marcie, tell us what we need to know. How can we be as brave and strong and healthy as you and run around and take care of all these tiny male humans? How do we do that?
Deanna, your introduction is making me blush. Thank you for that. One of the things that I find doTERRA-wise, the Lifelong Vitality Pack is like game changer for me. If I don't take it, my and losing my memory and forgetting things and having no energy. So when people ask me, how do you do it? I'm like, I just have really good vitamins. But yeah, that's definitely one of the things that I do to take care, to be wearing all the hats, basically, what you just said, wearing all the hats. Yep, just got it right there. It's like game changer. You guys, if you're not taking it or you haven't tried it yet, definitely think about it and look at all the benefits on the doTERRA.com. Go there, look at, they have ebooks. they have amazing ebook on this. I was just looking at it today, and it's so thorough. It tells you everything you need to know.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's gonna be an Audible book too, Deanna. It says coming to an Audible book. Yeah, awesome.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how people like function as a human, much less a parent, without Lifelong Vitality Pack. I forgot to take it one time for 3 days and thought I was dying. So I just take it every single day. And sometimes let's face it, oftentimes I fall asleep on the couch, trying to like work after everyone's asleep. And I like crawl upstairs to my bed. But before I do, I always put on Clary Foam and take my Lifelong Vitality Pack if I've forgotten, because I know better. Like, I have learned my lesson. So if you think you're way too healthy for that stuff, I dare you to try it for 30 days and then stop suddenly. And then you'll know what we're talking about.
Seriously. But yeah, I have a slide, so I don't know if I'm able to share my screen or not.
You should be able to. Let me see if I can. Do you see a button for that?
Yes, I do. So I'll go ahead and share my screen, and you guys can see this kit I'm going to talk about tonight. doTERRA is awesome. They're making so many new kits available to us. And this is one it's a newer one. I haven't seen it recently. It's called the Stay Fit and Active kit, and we're going to talk about that tonight. And then the only thing that wasn't added in there was the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So I added that in there because I feel like it's so important. When you're getting started on a health journey, you need a healthy foundation, and you need that foundation for the oils to work you want them to. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. See if you guys. Am I good? Oh my, and
You're good.
Way middle. Sorry guys. Okay, so this kit right here, it's got like the major like necessities that you would need to start with. So exercise is crucial to maintaining strong muscles, supporting cardiovascular health, and achieving overall wellness. However, sometimes exercise is not the easiest thing to do. I mean, we all don't just love to exercise. Some of us do. Some of us, it's a little doesn't come as naturally. So this kit contains essential oils and other natural solutions to increase your motivation while aiding in recovery and easing feelings of tension in the body, so you can focus on staying active and strong. So some of the things that we like to do, it's the weather's awesome. The weather's warm. I mean, for us up here in Michigan, northern, it's really nice. I know that you guys that live in the South might be a little hot to do lots of outside activities. But I'm basing this on what we do up in the North. So a lot of things that we do, gardening, we bike, you can go kayaking, projects around the house, any type of thing that you would think that when you're active, and you need motivation for. So a lot of these things, it's like, do I really feel like cleaning out my garage today? Well, I'm going to share with you a few products that might give you a little bit of a boost in motivation to do those things. Oh, and one other thing is keeping up with your children and grandchildren. That's a big one.
Yes.
That's a big one. So I found this quote and I liked it. Don't let fatigue make a coward out of you. So don't let your circumstances dictate what your future is. You can own that, and you can change it. So keep moving forward and inspire others to join you. Okay, so some obstacles that get in the way of good health: high stress levels, nutrient deficiencies caused by it, and a lack of exercise, exposure to toxins, and a lack of quality of sleep. So the Lifelong Vitality Pack can help all that. So that the Lifelong Vitality Pack primary benefits: general wellness and vitality, antioxidant and DNA protection, energy metabolism, bone health, immune function, stress management, which I know the stress management is a big one for me. I noticed that one right away. way that it helps with. Cardiovascular health, healthy hair, skin, and nails. And I will tell you, my hair has never grown faster. My nails grow faster. I feel like my skin is clearer than it was before. Eye, brain, and nervous system, it supports all of those. Liver function and digestive health. It's gentle on your stomach. It has a special formulated, especially formulated for being gentle on your stomach, because that's a lot of pills you're taking, and a lot of times if it's not on your stomach, you don't feel good. So this one is not. It's very you can't even tell you're taking it. And it does not contain any GMO material, and it's dairy free for any of those that want to know that. So the next supplement that I'm going to talk about that comes in this pack, or the athlete's kit, is the Mito 2 Max. This is for anybody who wants an even more boost of energy, rather than taking, or in addition to the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Mito 2 Max is what you could add to that. This isn't something I take every day, but it's when I know that I haven't maybe gotten the sleep I should have gotten, or I know that, I have some deadlines I have to be on. This one is my, what am I going to call this? It's like my boost it's a caffeine boost, but it doesn't give you the caffeine boost. It's natural. So it promotes efficient production of ATP in the mitochondria of the cells. Basically, it's the cellular energy. It gives you a healthy cellular energy. Enhances stamina and efficient use of oxygen. So it brings the oxygen to the places in your body where you need it. It supports metabolic adaptation for diverse activities, from movie watching to marathon running. And it improves your mental energy. So whether you want to stay up and watch Netflix all night, or if you want to go run a marathon, I mean, it's going to help you. But I love this product.
I do take this one every day, Marcie. I take it every day. I started taking it when my son was a newborn, and I wouldn't have gotten through that without him. First of all, I had terrible adrenals before I got pregnant, and your adrenals really take a hit when you are in childbirth and nursing years and all, and no sleep. And so I lived on this. It is nothing like, I've taken energy drinks and supplements before. It doesn't make you feel like that, where your heart races and you just feel wired. I liked the word stamina, because you just can do more stuff. It's like the difference between putting the really, really high test gasoline in your tank. It's like your car engine just performs better. It doesn't make you have this high that you crash from, kind of like all those scary energy products that are causing people to have heart attacks and stuff. So, and it's really good for adrenal support. So if you have issues with your thyroid, your adrenals, or you just are a person who's burning the candle at both ends, you have to take this. It's life-changing. I love it.
It is. Thank you, Deanna. That was a great description. Yeah. So this, if you're trying to into a fitness routine, or if you're just starting your exercise, your exercise routine, or you have been exercising and you think you want to get to that next level, I highly recommend this one to add to what you're taking already. It's awesome. Okay, so next product, the Deep Blue Roll-On Soothing Blend. You guys, this Deep Blue comes in many different forms, but the Roll-On Soothing Blend, it comes in an amazing roller bottle with a stainless steel top, and it goes on so smooth. This is formulated to soothe and cool. doTERRA Deep Blue is an enriched blend of oils, perfect for a massage after a long day or an intense workout. You can apply easily with the roller ball. So I roll this sucker on my muscles. Like if whether it's leg day or arm day, you can put it on any of those muscles. She's got it. It's right there. See that awesome roller bottle? And I also like to put this on my feet in a long day. And the smell is amazing. It smells like What does it smell like, Deanna?
I don't know. Like it smells refreshing and energizing and relieving. I don't know. That's what I think of when I smell it. It's just like, and you know how you use those like muscle rubs that you get at the drugstore or your chiropractor or whatever, and you smell like a medicine cabinet? It's not like that. I actually get compliments when I have it on instead of like, why is this old lady walking past me?
Yeah.
Like it smells good.
Deanna, I had her on and she was going to share a little bit about Deep Blue. Do you see,
Okay.
do you see her like on here? She says she's
Karen?
on. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I have Karen here with you guys. Let's see if she's here. Because she has a little, oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is.
Get up. No.
Hi, Karen.
Hi.
So Karen has an awesome story about Deep Blue with her sister-in-law who's sitting right next to her. So go ahead and want to share what you have for the Deep Blue.
Okay. Go ahead. All right. So I own 2 rabbits. Yeah, I don't know where to look. So
we can't see it.
Yeah. Okay. So I have 2 rabbits, and one is kind of feisty. She's got an attitude. I call her grumpy old lady. And maybe about 3 years ago, she was 1 year old, and I was messing around with her. I was kind of playing. It was Christmas time. We had just opened our presents, and I was kind of messing around with her. And I held the piece of paper up above her nose, and she grabbed at it with her teeth. And if anybody knows about rabbit teeth, they're very sharp. They're like beaver teeth. So they're used to gnawing on things. And she had ripped, you can see the thumb from here to there, all the way maybe to half of my fingertip to the nail. All that skin came off. And it was like down to the meat. Not kidding.
Oh.
The first thing I did was I grabbed it, and it was bleeding profusely. So I grabbed tissue, big mistake. I wrapped it, I just pressed it real hard. So I thought to myself, oh, this is really strange. So I had my Deep Blue with me, like sitting on the table, and I just doused it, because if anybody knows about a wound, the reason why it stings and hurts so much is because now it's open, right? The wound's open, and then bacteria gets introduced into that wound. And that makes, when the bacteria inhabits that space, it burns. So I knew that it had like a cooling effect. So I just doused it. And I know it's really expensive, but I was just in panic mode now, because I was just blood running all over the place. And I'm not kidding. Then I wrapped it in a Band-Aid. By the next day, and I kept dousing it and changing the Band-Aid. And I'm not kidding, the redness, it stopped hurting right away. I thought to myself, maybe I should go to the emergency room. Well, by the second day, let's backtrack. Maybe 5-10 minutes later, it stopped hurting because it had killed all the bacteria and cooled the area. And the healing process had already begun, because Deep Blue regenerates soft tissue to the point where you can't even tell anything happened, and there's big nerves in there. So there's a nerve that runs up your thumb and ends right here, and then this part here is full of little tiny nerves. They're like little fingers, like this. And so that's why when you cut yourself on your fingertip, it hurts really bad, like somebody had just cut your finger off. And that was the pain sensation that I was feeling. But that had gone in like 5 minutes. And then I just kept looking at it. And by maybe the end of the week, new skin was growing. My fingerprint came back, and and it even rejuvenated the nerve. endings that I had lost. So now, I can't even tell anything was ever happened to my thumb. And in 2 weeks, it was all healed.
Do you
Like,
remember those pictures, Marcie? I
amazing.
think I shared them with you.
Yes, you did. You did. And it was amazing. The quickness of it, of the healing. I mean, you wouldn't even be able to tell. You thought you would think that it was weeks old, Thank you so much for sharing that, Christina.
You're welcome. Then I had another injury here. I was washing a metal spatula, and I jabbed myself, and again I skinned my whole finger down. Again, I used only deep blue, and I used to have numbness right here where the nerves are. That's all gone, and you can't even tell anything's wrong, ever happened.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, thank you so much for sharing, ladies. Thank you for coming on, Karen.
Yeah. All
You're
right.
welcome.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you.
Yeah, you can't even tell.
So not only was that cool, but now I'm scared of rabbits, just so you know. Like, I didn't know that they can be so vicious.
They're vicious. So if you guys don't have deep blue in your medicine cabinet, you might want to grab some and put it there for just cuts and scrapes. Not only is it good for soothing muscles, but it is good for wounds. Okay, so the next one, lemongrass. Lemongrass, I love to add this to deep blue when I'm working out and I've got sore muscles or actually achy feet. This was really good for achy feet. So it's a favorite oil for massages, and it offers a purifying and toning benefit for the skin. The primary benefits support healthy digestion when taken in a capsule, and combined with a carrier oil for soothing massage, or apply diluted after a long run for a refreshing feeling, because it also smells super refreshing. So not only does it lift your spirits, but it also really, really is a great one for pain. I dilute this along with the deep blue, and I use this together. I don't know. Do you have anything else, Deanna, with lemongrass?
I just think it's really good for anything soft tissue related. So like if you twist something, you got like a twisted ankle. I twisted an ankle running up some stairs once, and it was really, really swollen. Lemongrass is good for that. And it's cheap. I love that it's a cheap, inexpensive oil, but it's like super powerful for things like pain, and even for things like killing cooties. It's like very, very antimicrobial. And it's also great for supporting the urinary tract. So when you have urinary tract cooties or bladder and kidney cooties to deal with, this is a great one to use. So I think it's an important oil to have in your home at all times.
I love how you put that, urinary cooties. I'm going to start using that. Okay. The next blend, this is a blend that doTERRA made up. It's a proprietary blend, and it's Aroma Touch. This one is comforting and it relaxes you. The primary benefits are to help lessen tension. So just a quick little story about Aroma Touch, which this is one of the free oils this month, you guys. If you spend 200 PV, amazing. It smells great. But one of the things I noticed, I was using deep blue on a back issue that I had a couple years ago. And the deep blue, it kind of wasn't working like I thought it would work. Just wasn't doing what I thought it should. So I switched actually to Aroma Touch. And you guys, it was night and day difference. I woke up the next morning and I felt completely better. So this one, I would say you could use it along with deep blue. It's kind of the same type of oil. I think this one goes better with like maybe the nervous system. I've read a lot about the nervous system and Aroma Touch, and this one kind of goes more that way, but it also helps relax your muscles and helps promote relaxation and lessens tension.
Yeah.
So
And if you have any of that like pins and needles stuff going on in your legs or feet, maybe you had diabetes or you just are having issues with your circulation or anything, this is really good for getting the blood to flow, to getting rid of like swelling. And when you have fluid buildup and it gets swollen, it really helps with that. And I agree with Marcie, like, I feel like I get way better immediate pain benefits if I put Aroma Touch on and then Deep Blue, because Deep Blue to me is more of like a long-term healing oil, whereas Aroma Touch gives me like immediate relief. And so I was having a lot of knee issues for a while, and that's the oil that and lemongrass actually just made a huge difference, like immediately in the pain level I was having.
Awesome, thank you. Oh, and this also says add to Epsom salts and taking a hot bath. So I honestly have never done that, but I bet it would be amazing. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, the last, and actually I noticed that I forgot to put Correct-X on here. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Correct-X, even though the picture's not on here. The last 3 products in the kit were peppermint beadlets. Peppermint beadlets are amazing if you want to promote clear breathing during your exercise routine, or just give your mind a boost, and it helps give you better breath. I mean, who doesn't want better breath? It also helps ease any stomach tension or stomach problems, because it's peppermint, and we all know what peppermint does and helps with. The On Guard sanitizer, which I love that they put this in here in this kit. I mean, this is the perfect little kit if you wanted to get started tonight. I mean, it is perfect. The On Guard sanitizer kills 99.9% of germs and bacteria, and it is in the cutest little bottle. You can fit it anywhere, and it just sprays. Dana just showed how it sprayed. So you can take that in your bag and sanitize all the dumbbells and bars and machines. I mean, I would spray the bikes, I would spray the elliptical machines. I mean, before you touch them, or if you touch them, make sure you spray your hands. Those are my tips. I love this stuff. I spray it on tables before we go eat out anywhere. My kids they have their hands and mouths on everything. So this goes with me, a couple bottles in my car everywhere. We spray everything.
Yeah.
But I love it because we just do not get the cooties and the germs like we used to. And I think it's On Guard. I mean, I know it's On Guard. So you guys want On Guard hand sanitizer in your purse or in your diaper bag or in your gym bag. So the next one I forgot to put the picture on is Correct-X. It's this cute little bottle. I wish I had it. I wish I had a picture, but it's great for any types of like sores. If you have cuts, if little blemishes that you have, it's great for if you have chapped lips or sunburns. I keep that stuff also in my purse. It's like part of my medicine cabinet, and we use it all the time. So
yes, I am obsessed with Correct-X. I can't even actually believe I don't have one right here. We have it in like every bag, in every drawer, in every room of the house. Every house, yes. We have 2 houses currently. That's a temporary situation though, thank God. But yeah, and a little tip from me to you, 2 really little tips about Correct-X. One is if you have a kid, you know how they have like diarrhea and then they like are little babies and they're like it burns their little behind every time they go. Have you ever had that happen? Like they have a tummy bug. Put a little bit of the fractionated coconut oil on their bum, then put Correct-X, and it makes like a barrier because it's made of beeswax. Boys and girls, please do not use petroleum products on your sweet little babies' private areas. Everybody tells you to do that, and it is like the worst thing. Your body cannot break down petroleum. Like you might as well get some like WD-40 and squirt it on your kid's butt. Like it's just so toxic for the environment, for your kid. Don't do it. Correct-X is, like I said, beeswax based, so it's natural, and it's got like the best regenerating and soothing oils in it. The other one is if you have a zit that won't cover up with concealer, put a little tiny bit of Correct-X, then do your concealer. Bye-bye, like no one will see it. It helps your concealer stick to it. You're welcome.
thank you. That's awesome. I'm gonna definitely use that, those ideas. One other thing I wanted to share with you about Correct-X, I don't know how to say this compliantly. Okay, so my son had
Cheers.
cooties of the feet between his toes. If you know what I'm talking about, if I can say that word.
Yeah, like itchy feet from other people.
Yeah. We found, because, it's beeswax. So we found that because he's so active and he doesn't take his shoes off all day, and his feet are sweating. And so at nighttime I said, you know what, why don't you try Correctex in between your toes? And that was a game changer.
What?
Like, we got rid of it.
Seriously?
Really fast after we started using Correctex. He was using oregano. I had him using like the powerhouse oils, and it was helping, but I felt like it wasn't preventing that sweat from happening, or, like the moisture. And so we added Correctex, and it was game changer. So
that's awesome.
Yep. Just a tip. And no wonder it's in this athlete's kit. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think, let's see. So put your best foot forward and find the perfect shoes and get going. I love that.
That's awesome.
Kit, I know. The athlete's kit was $145. So if you are not a member, that's the price that it is to get started. And then when you add the lifelong vitality pack, it's $79.50. So with the two of those together, you would qualify for these 3 oils that Deanna was talking about at the beginning. It's the last day to get it. So if you want to get it, don't wait. Tonight's the last night. So you get these 3 oils, and we've talked about Aroma Touch briefly earlier. Past tense. I think Deanna talked about past tense. That she carries it everywhere. It's rolling it on your neck, on your temples, and my son is up from bed. He's supposed to be in bed. And then
what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Dad's not home tonight, so it's just me. This one's awesome. And then balance. Balance is great for emotional grounding. Calming. Yep. You don't want to go without this one either. Basically, so these are like the oils, like staples in our house. So
yes,
that's
I agree. Like these are, you guys got to get these oils. So if you're sitting here and you've been watching and you're like, I need these oils in my life, this is the time to do it. Like, don't think too hard, because today's the last day to get Balance, Past Tense, and Aroma Touch. It's about $75 worth of oils. So it's pretty cool that you're going to get those for free. Past Tense is also very cooling, as well as helping with tension, like neck tension and shoulder tension and head tension. And Balance is an oil that we just don't go a day without. Everybody that's human in this building, we wake up in the morning, we put Balance on, we put it on before bed. It keeps us from, we're all very intense in my family. We just are like, we go full on everything. And if we're not careful, we can overreact to stressors. So we want to be able to handle stress, because we can't change stressful things that happen. We can't change what happens, but we can change how we react. And Balance helps us to do that. So you will love Balance. It smells great. It doesn't smell girly. If you're a guy and you're worried about that, or if you're a girl and you don't want to smell like a flower, Balance is just a beautiful tree smell. You have to have these 3. And so here's how you get your products. Okay. Contact the person who asked you to watch this video. That person cares about you. They are going to make sure you get set up with the best deal, whether it's the athlete, whatever it's called, Strong and Fit kit that Marcie recommended, or if it's something else. Yeah, whatever it's called, we'll help you get it if this is what you want, or we'll help you figure out what's best for you. But do it tonight, June 30th, 2019, because you're going to get those oils for free tonight, but you're not going to get those tomorrow. Okay. What else do you get when you get any sort of membership? Do you have to buy stuff every month? Do you have to sell your soul to doTERRA? Do you have to empty your bank account and pledge allegiance to the doTERRA flag? None of these things. It's just all good things that happen to you as a doTERRA member. So let me quickly tell you what they are. 25% off retail price. That is 1/4 off, right off the top of the price. Plus when you're a doTERRA wholesale member, your future orders, like after your first order, your future orders, you get below wholesale. So you get an additional 10 to 30% back in free product rewards, free shipping rewards, and you get special product bundles that are only available to members that are loyal orderers and customers. So, I mean, you're going to save so much money, and doTERRA likes to give free stuff to their members, kind of like you're seeing right now. If you're a member, you can do 4 orders of 200 points throughout the month of June to get those 3 oils for free. They're very generous to members. You also have the opportunity to join our members only Facebook group. So when you're a wholesale member, you can be added to there. You can ask your questions. There's thousands of oil users that are experienced in whatever it is that you have a question about. You can ask on there. You can stalk other people's questions. And if you're too embarrassed to ask out loud, and you can find your answers from years and years and years, like 6 years or so of posts that have happened in that group. And you also will have the opportunity to get a personal one-to-one lifestyle overview with the person that helps you get started to make sure you know what to do with these things you just bought. They're no good in the bottle, like just sitting there. They look cute, but if you want to get the results, you need to know what to do. And so we're going to walk you through that, and you're never going to oil alone. And that's why I love doTERRA so much. We have the best oils, we have the best prices, but they come with people that care about you and want to help you. So make sure you reach out to the person. If you don't have a person, send me a PM through the page here. We'll find you somebody on our team that will connect with you and make sure that they help you get started and take really, really good care of you. So we'd love to have you be part of our Oil Shares family. Marcie, thank you so much. What a very professional presentation. I just want to say how inspiring it is that you've got a mom with 5 kids, home by herself, still shows up for us tonight with everything going on. She's still being a mom while she's working here. And that's just like, that's what doTERRA is all about. So I appreciate your leadership. That's an inspiration. Thank you, Marcie. Thanks everyone for watching. Be back here next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Essential oils are not magic beans, but they help you stay strong and healthy and whatever it was that the title was, because I still can't remember. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys. Have a great week. Shine on.